What's going on? Just wanted to explain a few things. As of late, since I've been getting into this hobby of die-cast car collecting and rebuilding and restoration, one of my favorite ones that I had when I was younger were from a company called Kenner. As you've seen, I've had showed you some video of this and a video of this one. These were the two that I remember having when I was, I don't know, 2 or 3 years old, when I had toy cars. And Kenner was a big time toy company. I believe in the 70s and 80s. They used to do all the older Star Wars and stuff like that. They're not around anymore from what I understand. Well, they got bought out by Hasbro or whatever. But when they released these cars, it was around 1980 and they only lasted for a couple years. I have a few here, and they only made about 38 different types of cars. Their main thing was having a weird looking bumper, and you can get a license plate from different states. And I got a couple here that are unopened, and it says, fast ones. This was obviously Kmart for 48 cents, and this was, let me see, 1982. One of a kind license plate. You look to the back, and oh man, there's that bumper, that weird looking bumper with the license plate. They did have a couple promotions, and I got a couple of those. Is that one you get a belt buckle, the other one you would get like this. One of their cars was called I think it was called a piston pusher, and it was this card, and you get it in chrome, which is what I have. Obviously, this was a competitor for Hot Wheels and Matchbox at the time, and it didn't last long, but they actually had some pretty cool models. Like I said, my favorite ones were the ones I had, the Saturn Seeker. Everyone has a Corvette, everyone has a Firebird, everyone has a Mustang. So to me, it's like, okay, those don't really, it's nothing to me. But getting like their fantasy cars, like this is a Cyclone 3. This is I think it's called a twin tank turbo. This one was called I think this is a Jet Screamer. You can see the guy in there and whatnot. This is the other one called Lizzie Dizzy, I believe, and this one was called Pipin' Hot. There's a few other ones that are kind of harder to find. You will see quite a few of these out there, and I think this one's a little bit harder to find. I mean, it pops up here and there on in groups with other cars or whatnot. Same thing with this one, or you can buy it from a collector that actually kept it in a package, which this car is called a Shooting Star, name right there. And this is one of the cars I couldn't find within a group, so I had to buy it from a collector. And actually, this collector, he kept it in really good shape. I mean, look at this. The hook isn't even, the hook where they hang this up hasn't even gone through. Has a Kmart price tag on it. Never been open. Obviously, it's perfect. But anyways, finding like one of these cars is harder. And the thing is, what I like about these also is that, unlike like Hot Wheels and Matchbox, they can start reproduction on some of their cars. Ken is no longer around, so what you see is out there, you know, is what's out there. You know, you can't wait for the company to reprint more. So yeah, this is a, you know, like I said, some of these cards were harder to find. You know, the shooting star was. This one here called Stock Shocker. This one is the one I'm trying to find too. It's called Hurricane. But like I said, they only made 38 different types of cars. Some with various colors, and some of them with only a single color. Like I said, you can probably find someone on eBay or a couple of these other sites that are selling them for a really good price as a bundle, or some people they try to sell them for way too much, you know. And if you're hardcore into it, then that's fine. I got this one for, I believe, 50 cents. Of course, you had to pay, you know, the $2 shipping or whatever. But this one's a little bit more. This is what they call the card right here. It's a little bit more beat. But this is my favorite truck. You know, the Evil Eye. And I've never been the one to keep it in its package, so I'm gonna open them up. This one has a certificate of ownership, little stats. I believe these were the original 12, and then they released a few more models after 1980. Yeah, this one's from 1980. So this one's really good, and like I said, for me, this one right here was is one of the harder ones to find. I always loved the fast ones. Shooting Star. Love how they roll smooth. Obviously, this is brand new, straight out of 1982. Anyways, that's my little thing on these die-cast cars. Is that they don't make them anymore, and seeing some of these fantasy cars are the ones I really try to aim at. I mean, like I said, I don't care about having like the whole collection or anything like that, but getting the ones that are the ones that you don't see. I said everyone has a Corvette, a Mustang, Firebird. You know, the ones that you don't really see too often are the ones that I try to aim for without paying such a huge price. Anyways, that's my thing on my little fascination on Kenner fast ones. There's a couple websites out there. Just type in Kenner fast ones, and when I say ones, it's 3 ones. So you know, Kenner fast 111s. I don't know why, but that's what they called it. And you'll find a couple pages out there that are in depth with information on how they started and what happened to them, and even a list of all the cars that they released. Alright, this is it for now. I'm gonna upload some more tiny car videos and whatnot later.